Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to my 2019 New Year's resolution, Be the Change, where I broke up with fear, I broke up with shame, and I broke up with guilt. I'm going to get started by reading my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. This is the first time I did not look at my paper when I did this, so I hope I did it okay, but I'm going to give myself permission to not be perfect. I'd like to say welcome to everybody who's watching me for the first time, and welcome back to everybody who has watched me before. I made a New Year's resolution that I was doing a video once a week, every week for an entire year, and that I broke up with fear, I broke up with shame, and I broke up with guilt. And I keep reporting that it has not broken up with me yet. But even though it hasn't broken up with me, I am still working on talking through it and working through it. And if you guys have been watching my last couple of videos or before, I invite you to go back and watch them. They're on YouTube, they're on Twitter, they're on Instagram TV, and they're on Facebook. But I've been talking about what I've been going through, and I've had a series of a few things that have been out of my control come up within the past couple of weeks. I had my social security number and birthday stolen, so I had identity theft, and I don't even know how that happened. And I was working on taking care of that, and I was telling people how mad I was at that after a couple weeks, and that seems like nothing compared to I had a rheumatoid arthritis flare-up of my leg about 2 weeks ago that I haven't had symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis in over 18 years, and that was so upsetting to me. And then I was in a car accident when my girlfriend was taking me to the doctors for my rheumatoid arthritis leg. And so these are three things that have happened to me. And, you know, it's so weird because I come from the generation of suck it up and get over it. And to minimize everything and to pretend that I'm okay even when I'm not. And, you know, last week when I was doing my video, my first go-to was to try and look the best that I could to not show you what is really going on with me. And what is really going on with me is that I need to retire from my hairdressing career that I have been in for over 24 years. And part of being able to retire from that was I needed to do that. I wanted to do that, and I couldn't do it by myself. I feel like God, since this car accident, is giving me permission to exit that career. And, you know, for me, in my life, things first affect me emotionally and mentally and spiritually, and then they get physical. And I physically cannot work right now. And if anybody is in the hairdressing field or has been in, this is the time of year that you would crawl to work if you had to. It is a financial abundant time of year to work, and I cannot even get myself there. So what I am asking for and telling people I need right now, people keep asking me what can they do for me, and I keep telling them nothing. But really what I need right now is financial support. I don't have the means to retire. I don't have the means to not work. And I had a little bit of money saved up in case there was an emergency. This is my emergency. And talk about fear and scary. So right now, what I'm asking for and telling people that I need is financial support. And I have a PayPal account that is called Being the Change 10031. And I also have a Venmo handle, and it is Michelle-Kelly-102. And I also have an iTunes song, a song on iTunes that wasn't recorded by an artist yet, but it is called Hey Cole Swindell, So Worth the Whiskey. So if anybody has bought my song already, I say thank you. And if anybody is able to contribute, I say thank you. And what I can promise to all of you is that when I am able to be financially secure and abundant, that I am going to pay it forward as much as I possibly can. I believe that's why I'm here on this earth, is to give back what has been given to me, but I also need to be able to receive when I'm not able to do it on my own. And this is probably the hardest, bravest thing I have ever done. And if anybody has ever had any issues and you were not able to talk about them as you were going through them, me either. So I'd like to say thank you, and that's all I can offer for right now, but I plan to give as much as I can whenever I can. And thank you to everybody who's watching, and please stay tuned, and I will see you all next week.